Upgrade your life with Core 4. My name is Chuck Whitman, and I build great traders that lead great lives. Traders I've trained have generated in excess of $1 billion and are some of the top traders at some of the largest prop firms and hedge funds in the United States. So let's talk about Core 4. What is Core 4? Core 4 is a system across 4 domains that helps people build consistency that leads to great lives. So the 4 domains are: number 1, the body; number 2, being; number 3 is going to be the one that nobody thinks about but makes all the difference. Number 4 is business. So if we're weak in any of the 4 domains, our life is going to seem like something's missing. We're going to lack fulfillment in our life. To have the life we all desire, we must be proactive daily in all 4 domains. The ascension to our potential in life is like a bird flying to the sky. The bird flies with 2 wings. One wing is the wing of self-effort. It's us, our part. And number 2 is grace, God helping us. So in the 4 domains, we're going to do 2 activities. We're going to perform 2 tasks in each of the 4 domains every day. The first is body. Now, as we look at these 4 domains and we look at the tasks, we should be able to get all of this done easily in under an hour. If you want to make it longer than that, go for it. But it doesn't need to be. Part of this is creating consistency, that you do something every single day in each of these domains. If you're consistent in this domain, in doing something every day in these domains, it will radically change your life. We're not asking for a Herculean effort. We're not asking for perfection. We're not asking for you to grind it out. We're just asking you to show up and do something. Momentum is power. So in the body, our 2 tasks is to do something in fitness. This is something exercise related to the body, doing something physical every day. So it might be going to the gym and lifting. It might be going for a 3-mile run. Those are bigger things, but it could be those things. Or if you're totally busy and swamped and you got meetings all day and a bunch of work to do, it could be just doing 20 push-ups. It could be doing 20 air squats. It could be going outside and going for a 10-minute walk. It does not have to be anything big. Just do it. Just get the checkbox. Get the check in the area of fitness. Then we move to fuel. Fuel is taking something in every day that is healthy. It could be something you eat. It could be something you drink. It could be supplements or pills. So examples are: you could take a green veggie shot. You could drink a half a gallon of water. You could drink a protein shake. You could take essential amino acids. You could take vitamins. Whatever it is, but do that for your body. All right. So then we move into being. Being is about our spiritual self. Body is about the physical self. Being is about the spiritual self. In being, our 2 tasks or 2 actions are going to be in meditation. We're going to do something every day to calm our mind. It could be meditating. It could be praying, could be sitting still, could be deep breathing exercises. Some people really struggle with meditation. So if you struggle, you don't have to be perfect. Just do it for 3 to 5 minutes. Do it really short. Okay. But we're doing something to calm our mind and calm our spirit. The second area is memoirs. Every day you're going to journal. We teach this concept called the stack. The stack is one of the most powerful things that you can do. I've seen the stack massively transform people's lives. So you could journal or you could stack. Essentially what we're doing here is we're clearing our mind. We're getting all these thoughts out of our head and we're pushing them to paper. We're pushing them to an app where we can get them out. We can observe them. We can process them. This is our thoughts. These are our emotions. These are our actions. So instead of walking around being anxious and running a perpetual loop in your head about all the bad things that are going on and everything that's going to go wrong, no, get it out. Put it on paper. Put it into an app. And from there, we can start to analyze it. Okay, the 3rd domain is, I'm not doing a 3rd domain yet. We'll come back to that. The 4th domain is business. Of course, everybody wants to talk about business. Even in the business domain, it's going to be different. We're going to have discover. So one action is going to be discover. We're going to be proactive in learning something every day. Now, a couple examples I have here don't seem like they're business, but it's okay. It could be reading the Bible. There's a devotional book I do every day called Jesus Calling. It could be reading a trading book. It could be going out and studying your trades, looking at your logs. It could be watching Trader Tip Tuesday. All these things qualify. You're learning. Now, once we've learned something, then the second action is declare. Declare. So we're either going to document what we learned or we're going to go teach it to somebody. So if we watch a video, we're not just going to watch Trader Tip Tuesday. We're going to take notes. You take notes about what you learned today. Or you're going to watch Trader Tip Tuesday, and then you're going to go tell somebody in your family. You're going to go tell somebody you trade with. You're going to go tell them about it. You're going to go tell them about Core 4, and you will teach them about Core 4. When you teach what you learn, you really ingrain it in your body. You deepen your understanding, because to teach something to somebody, you have to have deeper understanding. You're forcing yourself to process it. Okay, now, that third domain is balance. Balance. This is the one that everybody ignores. They say it's important. They say their marriage is important. They say parenting is important, but their actions don't show that. So if we look at balance, it's how you show up as a spouse. It's how you show up as a parent. It's how you show up as a brother or a sister or a son or a daughter. It's how you show up with your friends. And it's what you do for fun. So in the balance domain, every day, you're going to find two people, and they can be different every day. Should not be the same. Maybe you do your spouse every day. That's fine, but you should change them up. So it might be your spouse and your daughter one day. It might be your spouse and your mom the next day. The next day, it might be somebody you work with and a client, or a client and a friend. Just change it. You're going to pick two people every day, and you're going to let them know that you're thinking about them, that you love them, that you care for them, that you appreciate them, whatever's appropriate for the relationship. And you're going to do it. You could pick up your phone and just shoot a quick video and send them the video in a text. You could text them. You could write them a little note. You could buy a gift card. This is one of the things I often do with my daughters. I'll buy them a $25 gift card to Target or Starbucks or something like that, and just send it over to them. I had one guy I knew, he took Post-it notes, and every day for a year, he'd write a little note on the Post-it note, and he would leave it somewhere in the house for his wife. Sometimes it was a joke. Sometimes it was an old memory. Sometimes it was reminding her of that he knew of something that she liked to do. Whatever the case may be, just something, 1 or 2, 3 lines, and he would put it around the house. He would put it on the mirror in their bathroom. He would put it on the steering wheel of her car. He'd put it on the refrigerator. He'd put it in her purse, and she'd stumble across it, and she'd see this little note from him every day for a year, letting her know that he was thinking about her. These little things rebuild marriages. These sort of things restore relationships with kids. These little things deepen friendships. These little things help cultivate relationships with clients. Little, but really big. One thing I'll say is that in this domain, I'm a walking example of this. I was at this place myself, seeing people worth millions of dollars. They seemingly have everything that they want, but their balance domain is broken. And if they're not happy in their marriage, they're not happy as parents, money doesn't matter. Looking good doesn't matter. These things, they fall by the wayside. When we get balance right, everything else just seems to fall in place. So let's focus on it.